scoring offenses in the country in Michigan and Iowa with that terrific front court. And off we go here from Iowa City with Daniels knocking it out. Well, we talked about the Michigan offense, but the defense for Michigan, they have a game this year where they forced 43 turnovers. They forced 24 in their last game, a win against Michigan State. So Iowa with the basketball first. And chit-chat right through the back door, has to save it. And Heiden keeps it alive for the Hawkeyes. Late clock on the opening trip of the day, and Fierbach loses it, and there's the first turnover forced for Michigan. And transition leads to a Wolverines turnover. Just the stakes of the game, but 4 seniors for Iowa. Once that ball's tipped, Jan Jansen said, they'll be nice and under control.
Well, and it's great to see Hannah Stolke out there. She's got that left shoulder taped, but able to play.
The Big Ten's best rebounder is short off the offensive glass. So Michigan trying to get settled in with their fast-paced offense, led by Mila Holloway at point guard. 85 points per game for this Michigan offense, 5th in the country. And trouble with it for Silas Swords, and a tie-up for Wright. Arrow does stay with Michigan, but the good hustle for the Iowa point guard.
They are going to want to pull Heiden out of the paint. They're going to want to pull Stolke out of the paint. And Olivia Olson is the matchup to watch, as once again, Iowa is bothering Michigan and forcing the turnover. It really is going to be the key to this game, especially Hannah Stolke's matchup with Olivia Olson. Who can win that one? Power, they both are powerful and strong. They average almost 12 steals per game. They get out in transition out of that. That is why they are the #1 offense in the Big Ten. It's because of that defense.
A high post touch for Stolke and a travel.
In this sense, it's senior day, but there's a whole bunch of sophomores on both sides. Young teams that are battling it out today.
So many terrific young stars in the Big Ten and nationally in this game, including Holloway, who's at the controls here. It slides off and shutouts both ways. 2 minutes in. And Stolke running the floor. And she can't break the seal, pursuing the rebound, and she's tied up. 3 jump balls, no points. 2 minutes gone in Iowa City.
So far, nobody's cracked the code on either side of how to get a bucket.
Yeah, they're a sealer in those cracks all the way so far. And Michigan tries to get it rolling their 3rd trip down here with nothing up on the board. Here's Olson, their top scorer, and she knocks it down.
And a 3-point basket for Olivia is big. That is the one part of her game she is really getting better, and she is trending hot. Shot it well last year, but that's a big hit for her because she does everything else at a high level.
Well, like this, running the floor, but she's stripped. Iowa's defense comes up with another stand after Olson's opening 3. And now Iowa looking for their first field goal, and Heiden has nothing there. The tempo for Michigan is relentless. And Swords with a 3, no. Offensive rebound and a jump ball as Quarles Daniels got swung to the ground. Michigan fans know it well. That gets brought up a lot. In fact, she's 5'7" and is a really good rebounder. Nothing doing for Iowa yet. 0 for 4 with 3 turnovers this end. And there's a 4th turnover as Quarles Daniels picks it off the deck. And Michigan's defense usually leads their transition offense, but not here. Wright is trampled by Quarles Daniels. And the first foul either way. 4 shots, 4 turnovers, no points for the Hawkeyes. And coming off back-to-back games where they've scored 80-plus points. And almost 4 minutes gone. Iowa's still searching. And Kylie Fierbach shooting it well lately. She gives it up. Stremblow to deep position for Heiden, and there's the seal breaker.
And that possession worked because of the patience. The pressure didn't bother Iowa, and they were able to reverse it.
Olson off balance. Stolke with another jump ball, and her and Sofa Kanik came together. You expect to get up into the 80s or 90s today with how Michigan can score it, and Iowa had the mentality of we've got to score with Michigan today. It has been a rugged start, and Sofakanik and one.
Get her shot into the bucket and a chance at a three-point play.
And she does have three.
Well, in that first foul, Jan Jensen will take Heiden and give her a rest on the bench. Wonder how long she will stay the leading scorer. But Journey Houston's played really well in relief lately.
And Stolke is fouled.
And Hannah Stolke is a dog here on senior day.
Yeah, you wondered how physical she might be. You see the kinetic tape on her left shoulder. Took a hit late in the game against Nebraska a week ago. And only took about 2 shots yesterday at practice, but ready to go. And there's a travel on Michigan.
The long three from Olivia Olsen that had a hand in her face. So Iowa's defense has been there.
And now they try to get the offense set with some more length on the floor. Teala Del Foss just checked in. And it's 6'3" with a long wingspan. Here's the assignment on Strumlow. Stolke is doubled. The late help from Olsen, and Stolke draws a foul. Heiden sitting for Iowa. It's Houston and Stolke in the front court for the Hawkeyes. Heiden picked up an early first foul. Strumlow lets it fly.
She has been absolutely white hot from the three-point line, coming off back-to-back career highs, 17 and then 19.
Into the paint, there's Holloway for 2. And a turnover. Strumlow lost it. That's backcourt on Del Foss. A real tender moment after practice yesterday where Jan Jensen spoke for about 10 minutes about her seniors, and when she got to Taylor McCabe, it was a little misty all the way around in the gym yesterday.
Everybody wants her out there battling on the floor with them, and it just, things are out of your control when you have injuries. That's the agony and ecstasy of sport.
Oh, terrific duck under for Chit Chat Wright to tie the score. So Michigan, one of the most efficient offenses in all of college basketball. And an 8-8 tie, trying to get loose inside with Dudley and can't. Taylor Strumlow, a 3 before that timeout. She feeds Heiden, who through the double team has a real tough look at the rim.
Yeah, it's a good job walling up by Michigan's defense. That Heiden's going to have to be careful back on the floor with that first personal. You want to go over the back pursuing those misses.
Holloway got her own, then stepped in the baseline.
Silas Swords has been very quiet. They have been in her space. She is scoreless, just 1 shot for one of the best shooters in the nation.
I loved when you asked Kim Barnes-Arico, the Michigan coach, yesterday. Here's Wright. It's off, and a rebound for Michigan. You asked, what's the secret to your offense? And she said, well, our defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the defense for Strumlow. The pocket pick for the Iowa sophomore. And the several young stars in this game. Into the vet. And out to Houston. No. And Sofakanik taps it free.
You see Iowa, they want to go inside out, traditional offense.
Inside for Sofakanik. Feuerbach smothers it. Oh, defense playing at a high level both ways to start this game.
Feuerbach got there on the bounce so quickly.
And Chit Chat Wright, shorts. Houston keeps it alive and puts it back.
Well, this game has started gritty. It has not been pretty, and it's going to be who's going to be toughest here in Iowa City, and you see that come to play on the offensive glass.
Feuerbach with the hustle and the foul.
So Iowa bringing their defense to the table.
Michigan right in the gauntlet right now in their final 3 games. They are playing all top 15 teams, including here on the road and then at Ohio State. And Iowa continues to swarm. Another jump ball as Wright gets it back for Iowa. Oh, you can feel the desperation early in this game of the stakes for Iowa, trying to nail down a host in the opening weekend of the NCAA tournament as Michigan comes up with a steal. Michigan trying to nail down a 1 seed possibly in the NCAAs. Holloway 3. Offensive rebound. Sofakanik, no. Another one right at the doorstep that wouldn't fit.
5 steals for Michigan, 0 points off of those turnovers.
Well, that high hedging defense leads to a deflection. It's out of bounds.
You don't know where it's coming from possession to possession.
Well, they put a big emphasis on chit-chat right, a little bit undersized at point guard, sending length at her. Like they just did before Iowa inbounded. She slides a pass in. Nice high, low. Stokey puts it away.
Excellent ball movement, quick passing.
A good pass by Swords over the top. No finish. Sofakanik cleans it up after the Quarles-Daniels miss.
And again, the offensive rebounds. Neither team shooting lights out. It's who's hitting the glass.
4 offensive rebounds from Michigan. Within 2 with under a minute to go in this first quarter. That noisy Carver Hawkeye Arena. And on the deck again, Sofakanik is fouled. Addie Deal with the reach in.
And the fight doesn't start till you taste your own blood, right?
That's right. Is that White Goodman who said, I like the taste of my own blood? Yep. Here's Olsen, top scorer for Michigan. Stremblow's right with her. Another deflection. And Michigan keeps it alive. Half a minute to go in the first. Swords badgered by Wright. Found freedom underneath.
Just a little daylight for Swords. Good footwork going all the way to the left side of the hoop and then swinging back to finish on the right.
And the shot clock is off. Michigan loves to speed you up. Even late in this first quarter clock. Down to 5. Still no movement toward the basket. Sofakanik with the takeaway. Quarles-Daniels loses it. And there's your summary of the first quarter.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
The top scorer for the Wolverines. Here's Iowa's top scorer. Heiden still yet to get going, but wrestle away to a turnover. Well, that was the story of the first quarter both ways, and there's an offensive foul. Chit-chat right off the ball. Takes it on Quarles-Daniels.
And a lane to the hoop, but too much contact. She got called for an illegal screen earlier, so 2 fouls for her away from the ball.
Quarles-Daniels was pointing it right like she pulled me down. Baited me into it. Another turnover. Bierbach gives it to Michigan. Now Quarles-Daniels, it's a block. Basket will not count.
Well, and I love the intensity from Quarles-Daniels. She's coming out here and playing with some fire. That's what it takes to get a win here in Carver Hawkeye Arena. You have got to come in, and you're fighting 15,000 people as well as the Hawkeyes, and they are behind their team, full force.
Everybody was in their seats half hour before tip, and there's a block. Ava Heiden with a strong drive on Sofakanik. Looks like Kim Barnes-Arico agrees with you. Sofakanik staying in against the double post look for Iowa. Delphos passed on an open look. And gets it to Swords, the best outside shooter, who has Bierbach switch on. Olsen has size. Can't finish over right. 2 points either way in the second quarter. After a rugged first quarter, Heiden no. Stokey puts it back. So back and healthy after the game, out with a shoulder injury, and Stokey, the best rebounder in the Big Ten, with a couple of putbacks early. It's deflected. Sofakanik back on it. Jump ball.
Anna Stolke said that Taylor Stremlow, she'll chest bump anybody. She gets us fired up. She's the heartbeat of this team, the sophomore, and Iowa 10-0 when she is in the starting lineup this season.
Chad Leistico, Des Moines Register, made a great point. It's in and out for Wright. There's kind of some Kate Martin quality to Stremlo, the way she chest bumps everybody. And Stremlo has the on-ball defense, forces the give up. Del Foss can't bring it up. And Michigan not heavily reliant on threes. They're mostly a paint-oriented offense. And Dudley tied up with Heiden, and Kendall Dudley picks up her second foul.
Kendall Dudley, not nearly as strong down in the paint. She's just 6'2".
Dudley, Sofa Kanik, Quarles Daniels, all with 2 fouls for Michigan. Dudley stays in there against Stokey, who saves it off of Dudley. Got her mom and dad up off their seats. The rainbow goes for Stremlo.
She is absolutely unguardable at the three-point line right now. 3 for 4, and then 5 for 6 from 3 in her last 2 games, and started hot in this one with 2 already.
Del Foss, no. Rebound for Stokey. Iowa foot on the gas with Houston running the floor. Del Foss right with her. At least quick math, that's 10 of her last 12 from 3.
Thank you.
I saw you doing.
I was trying to add it up. I need you to do it in your head. Well done, Connor.
Saw you doing the math by hand over there. Here's Stokey with a turnaround and just grazed the front.
It's a good look for Stokey. That's what they want. The bread and butter of Iowa's offense.
Holloway quiets the crowd. Iowa had built their biggest lead, although just 5 points. It has been tight these first 15. Wright steers clear and is off. Offensive rebound, Houston. And just did keep that pivot. Wright will back it out. Down to 10 on the shot clock again. Wright drives Swartz. Wraps a pass in for Stokey. Down to 2 to go. Fierbach. And Stokey in pursuit, but out and back to the Wolverines.
They're pushing through for so much more this season. They were in the NCAA tournament for the 7th straight year last year. Made it to the 2nd round where they fell to Notre Dame. They avenged that loss from last year in the non-con, where they hammered Notre Dame pretty good early.
Houston comes up with a loose ball for Iowa. If you're a Michigan fan, you're cheering for anybody that's playing Texas, LSU, or Vanderbilt over the next couple of weeks. And Michigan, if they can get through this final 3-game stretch with 3 wins, going to be in a real good spot for a 1 seed. 12 days until the Big Ten tournament, as that's an air ball for Stremlo.
They're going to have plenty of opportunities at high RPI games at Ohio State next. And for Iowa, they want to make sure they can continue to move up too. They've stabilized after losing Taylor McCabe. They lost 3 in a row. Now they're on the 3-game win streak.
The top scorer, Olsen, for Michigan, has been quiet. They get it out of her hands. Holloway on the cross, and nasty from the mid-range for Holloway.
That's a brilliant job of creating your own shot off the dribble from Holloway.
And she had one just like that a few games ago where the defender fell down. Stremlo, air ball. A second chance for Stokey, and another putback. The biggest lead for Iowa in this first half has been 5. It's up to 3. Olsen with the miss. Dudley wrestles it back for Michigan. Going the reverse side and can't hit it.
Iowa not allowing Olivia Olsen to turn that corner.
Fierbach knocks it down.
Great job from Fierbach, setting her feet, ready to knock that shot in, and this crowd, as loud as it's been so far.
And she had the defense. She hammered Olsen on the way by, who fell down. Here's Wright, little runner that sits.
Iowa's defense just has walled up against her. They want to move her off some screens, get her at the high post area. You mentioned the curls that she's so good at. Fierbach has been in her area. and hasn't allowed her to get free.
Holloway spins it out. Stolke bangs in there for the rebound. And a turning point for Iowa's defense happened a couple of weeks ago. They lost 3 in a row. Have rebounded to win 3 in a row. The win against Washington, a defensive turning point. Heiden saved it and rejoins the play with Deal in possession. And good defense for Dudley. And Dudley out joining the guards. 5 to shoot. Extra one for Fierbach, and Sword swipes it. Michigan trying to stop the 7-0 Iowa run. And Fierbach with another takeaway. Runners with her. She finds Wright. And an air ball.
She did not have her legs underneath that one. And this is one of the best shooters in the nation. 48% for Chit Chat. You want that shot all the time. That one just did not go.
Michigan with a long drought on offense. Last 7 points to the Hawkeyes. And Dudley can't get him right. Swords over the top, and it'll be a blockout foul on Iowa.
Oh, Jan Jensen is going to lose her mind. Silas Swords left her feet to go grab the basketball, but she's entitled to.
And it is the second foul on Wright, and a hand check on Deal. That's her second.
I think she's just absolutely so much fun to watch on the sideline. And she fires her team up. She fires this crowd up. And she doesn't blink when things are hard. When there's a losing streak or the difficult loss, she gets right back and says, this is how we're going to solve it, ladies. Let's do it together. Her demeanor is spot on.
Headed to their 8th consecutive NCAA tournament. There's a turnover on the entry for Stremlow. Can Michigan break the seal? They can't. And Deal has the rebound, and she's fouled.
In a physical game, Quarles-Daniels has picked up 3 fouls.
1 and 2 for Deal. Adding to the biggest lead of the day for Iowa. The Hawkeyes are 7-2 on this floor against top 10 teams in the last 8 years. Trying to add another today. And crowd thought it was a walk. Delfoss with the miss. Olsen with the putback. So that stops the nearly 3-minute drought for the Wolverines.
And just the 5th point of the first half for Olivia Olsen, who averages over 19 and having to go to the old boards to get that one. Fierbach has done an excellent job. Wherever Olivia Olsen is, she has been in her area like a shadow.
She's been the eraser a lot of the year for Iowa defensively. And inside 10 seconds until the half. Iowa by 7. Stremlow slides off. Olsen and Michigan, one last chance. At half court, it is off.
16 first half turnovers. They average 14 per game, so Michigan has been coughing the ball up against this Iowa defense. Very uncharacteristic of Michigan.
Well, at least Michigan's still alive for a share of the Big Ten title as Olsen knocks it home to maybe get her day going for the top scorer for the Wolverines.
Excellent back screen. She curled around. Fierbach got lost on the screen, and she was Olivia Olsen able to power through. I think Fierbach might have got a little tip of that ball, but it did not affect Olsen.
So 7 points for Olsen. Stolke, the top scorer for Iowa, has another rebound. 8 points, 8 rebounds for Stolke. Into Iowa's top scorer, Ava Heiden, off the ball fake.
She's so deceptive, very unorthodox post moves from Heiden. You see the quickness on that take.
She's up to 6 points, averaging 17 on the year. Her and Stolke might go double the way they're going. And Michigan second in the Big Ten, led by Holloway in the first half, and a rebounding foul.
When you get that second foul in the first half, it just wipes away your ability to be as aggressive.
And so Fakanic had foul trouble, and she can't get in the second half book. And Holloway jumped it and steals it for the moment. I don't think there was any sequence that better summarized that first half than the final 5 seconds of the first quarter. There's a steal in transition that ended up broken play. And a jump ball and a scrap right after it. And two teams that want it bad for their resume. Heiden knocks down the mid-range. So that matches the biggest lead of the day for the Hawkeyes at 9. Olsen is fouled off the curl. Feuerbach said it was a flop. Bruins have not lost at all this season in the Big Ten.
The odds are not in their favor for that.
And the Swords underneath and took steps.
Iowa has limited them just 22 points through 22 minutes.
Almost as many points as turnovers for this high-powered Michigan offense. Stolke lost it. Olsen throws her body on the floor, and it's Michigan ball. Grass probably feels better than what she just landed on here in Iowa City. Former high school state championship goalie Olivia Olsen up in Minnesota. Man, more bodies crashing. It's been human dominoes all day. And Kylie Feuerbach's third foul. And then with Feuerbach out with a third foul, it's Callie Levine guarding Olsen. Levine is in for the first time today. Did not play in the first half. Sofakanik powered through trouble.
The physical game continues.
15,400 officials making their voice heard, and they help out the crew with that foul call.
The course has been set. You always have to have a feel for the officials and what they're going to call, and it has been a physical game. It's been clearly established.
What do you think the athletic trainers are thinking? Here's Heiden, easy two.
That's the bread and butter of Iowa's offense. They have not got it as often as they have most of this season against this Michigan defense, but they want Heiden on the block going to work.
Here's that matchup. Olsen is fended off by Levine. Offensive rebound, Quarles Daniels. She's on the re-attack and can't fit it home. Iowa keeps their 9-point lead. The sophomore, Callie Levine, cold off the bench for 23 minutes of not playing. Stolke fills the lane. Kick out, right. Ooh, almost an open bank Sunday. Wright has been on Swords most of the day. Swords takes her, left it short, and Wright's out of the pack. And Sofakanik stays down, so it's a 5-on-4 for Iowa. Into the post, and Olsen's third foul.
With Hannah Stolke at times in this game, who's one of the most physical players in this conference, everybody's going to leave with bruises and cuts. You just have to be ready.
Ice bags, stimming, cupping, all the above. Be part of the training.
That's your pregame routine, isn't it, Connor?
Yeah, you saw the bruises. 4 to shoot. Stremlow. Swords is right with her. Levine knocks it in. Well, Callie Levine, go guard the best player and do it after not playing all day. And got herself a bucket. And Olsen can't counter. Dudley, Stremlow together. Whose ball? It's Michigan ball.
The 5'9" sophomore Iowa kid getting a big bucket here in the second half.
Sophomore from Solon, Iowa, and nearby here to Iowa City. And there's that matchup again. Levine turned her away. Swords can't hit it. And Del Foss is called for the Michigan foul.
She's skinnying up, getting through, and being there on the catch for Swords.
You think so? An advantage that way?
I really do. She's gotten small in space against some of these big screens, and she hasn't got stuck on any of them.
And Michigan wanted to take advantage of that height as Stremlow can't connect. And Michigan thought their length would supersede the size of Wright. Del Foss finds the line and finds 3.
For a big hit. She started off hot from 3, 10 of 20 to start the season, but that was her first made 3 in 10 games, and that was a big one.
And her first points in this game for Delphos. Houston, it danced off the rim. So Delphos, fresh off her first points, is back on the ball for Michigan. Setting up Holloway, and back-to-back hits for the Wolverines. So a little murmur crawling through Carver Hawkeye Arena.
A projected 3 seed for the Iowa Hawkeyes, but they too, you want to finish playing your best basketball as you head into the conference tournament.
Win this game if you're Iowa, and odds are you will be a top 4 seed and a host in the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. They've been in control in the lead for most of this game. Fierbach ducks in.
Jan Jensen putting Fierbach back onto the floor with those 3 personals, immediate dividends.
Foul trouble for Michigan all day long too, with Quarles Daniels playing with 3 fouls. So Buchanan has had foul trouble, as that's a miss, and Heiden has the rebound. So Michigan will have to come back to stamp their resume a little bit deeper. Still alive for a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. There's Fierbach. Can't make it back-to-back. Michigan loves to push, but they have not had anything in transition today.
And Olivia Olson has been held to 7 points, 3 of 10 shooting, and Silas Swords just 5-shot attempt. She's 2 of 5 for 4 points, and Chit-Chat right there holding her ground.
Oh, that is tough. Olivia Olson from the mid-range.
She can hit from anywhere, but in that mid-range, I think she is the most dangerous.
A 2-player combo for Stokey and Heiden.
And how fast was the answer out of the net? Iowa able to quickly get down the floor and score.
So Iowa has thrown a little stiff arm at Michigan. And after the 6-0 run, cut it 2-6 and forced the Iowa timeout. Swords down the baseline, dances down to Heiden.
That was one of her best looks of the game, but cannot connect.
Into Stokey, one-on-one. The second leading scorer for Iowa turned away. Inside 2 minutes in the third. All sorts of traffic on Heiden. 8 to shoot, Fierbach. A rolling Stokey off her hands and out.
Stokey, who's working on a double-double. She's got 9 boards and 7 points, but and like so many, it just ends up in a turnover in this game.
Offensive foul for Dudley on the screen. It's Dudley's 3rd.
I mean, she just has not been able to get any clean looks.
So bring your axe next time? Is that
exactly.
What I heard? Yeah, keep chopping at the tree.
Keep chopping.
But
Sila's an elite scorer and shooter. You got to find a way to get her involved.
Well, let's see if they can keep chopping. 32 points for an offense as electric as any in the Big Ten. And Dudley stays in with the foul trouble. Holloway. Delphos hit out there earlier. Doesn't take this one. She's cut off, but stayed with it, and Stokey finishes the trip.
Grabs her 10th rebound of the game, doing the dirty work today for Iowa. That was a physical play, and she secures the board.
7 points to go with those 10 rebounds for Stokey on a day where she was unsure if she could play with a left shoulder injury. Heiden. It pops out. Oh, man, that was in the heart of the rim. And Holloway runs it down for Michigan. 6-second difference, game and shot clock at the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, Hawkeye fans have loved what this team has done on defense today. Swords breaks free for a triple.
Excellent job using the screen that time from Silas Swords. Went in and out and finally lost Chit-Chat.
In the final seconds of the quarter, Fierbach finds space and banks it home. Carver Hawkeye for Kylie Fierbach.
Olsen, 9 points. She averages 19 and just 4 of 11 from the floor. And Fierbach has been in her space all game long, disrupting.
Let's see if Olsen can turn it around, but she struggled against Iowa last year. Just 6 points, second lowest of Olsen's career. And Hawkeyes have put the clamps on. Here's Fierbach. Back out with 8 on the shot clock. Short corner pop, Houston, no. Michigan's first trip in this fourth quarter, playing from behind most of the day, and a travel for Delfoss.
Two points erased after the travel.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Iowa's done a fantastic job of getting back. Make or miss, they're getting back, or after turnovers.
Michigan can run up 20 to 30 transition points on you in a hurry. And Stolke misses the mark. So Michigan down by 7, looking for their first points of this fourth quarter. Alive for a 1 seed in the Big Dance. Alive for the 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament. And nothing there for Sophicanik. The Hawkeyes, if they can hold on to this win, they would tie Michigan in the Big Ten standings. Don't think that the committee's not taking notice of who finishes second in this league behind UCLA.
The selection committee's eyes are on this game for sure.
Stremlo. And the lid is on in this fourth quarter. Minute and a half gone, no points.
Stremlo started making her first 2 threes of the game and has missed her last 4 now.
Short for Olsen. You can understand why there might be some tired legs even this early in the fourth.
Well, Michigan should be fresh. They're coming off their bye week, but they had to travel here, and it is an early morning tip time. Well, Iowa's had some third game this week.
And this game has been a boxing match. What a find! Stremlo finds Stolke.
Oh, that had some pace on it too. Spring training getting going. Stremlo says, I'll show you a fastball, whipping that on the skip pass. This crowd loving that.
Who you got on our pitcher comp? George Kirby?
Sure, why not? It's all righty.
Delfoss, shorts. Rebound for Houston. Figured being Seattle, Kirby might be undermined.
Fingers crossed.
Down to the paint, Stolke returns the favor, but Stremlo can't put it away. Reverse of that combo from last time. And Michigan almost 3 minutes gone, no points yet this quarter. Swords, pounded by Fierbach. Delfoss got her second of the day.
2 times now for Delfoss, the defense sucking in, and she has made the Hawkeyes pay.
Iowa has been able to counter when Michigan has started to hit some shots, including a 6-0 run in the third. And there's one more answer. It's Journey Houston this time.
I love the minutes that Journey Houston, the freshman, Davenport, Iowa native, she has been so good when needed off the bench for the Hawkeyes.
Strong drive, Mila Holloway tags the first on Stremlo.
She's a guard by trade, but boy, doing a great job for Iowa this season.
Holloway a chance to cut it back to 6, and she does. First half foul trouble with 3 fouls. Back in there with her tough defense. Kick ball on Swartz.
Whew. I think Fierbach lucky.
On the wings, in the corners at least. That's where Michigan creates real trouble. And this is trouble down in the post.
We thought Iowa might pull away. The momentum, the crowd was totally in it. Led by 11 points, but we are clearly in the game. The door wide open for Michigan, only down 6.
Whirls Daniels, turns it over. Maddie Deal jumps it. And down to 6 minutes to go in a 6-point game. And Iowa has beaten Michigan 5 times in a row.
And they want to get the ball to Ava Heiden here.
No touch for her yet. 20 seconds gone. There's her first. Right back to Deal. Crowd comes, and calmly she puts it away.
Calmly is right. The true freshman. One of the biggest buckets of the night to give the Hawkeyes an 8-point advantage.
Right. Coral's down. I don't think she can pick that up again.
No, they missed that.
She was the last one to touch that. Was calling for help, and the third end does not pay it off. And Michigan almost turned that into 3 free points. And we hit the halfway point of the fourth, and Heiden in deep.
That is her moneymaker right there, and Sofakanik trying to draw the charge all the way out by the 3-point line. Ava Heiden now playing with some fire in her belly, the sophomore out of Sherwood, Oregon, in the Portland, Oregon area. And she's tough. Yeah, she is tough. And what a revelation, the improvement for Heiden from last year to this year. She's one of the best players in this conference.
Tremlow reach in.
A great addition she has been for Jan Jensen.
Oh, she has a block. And a racer to go with her double-double, and an Olsen turnover.
They've worked around screens. They've gotten back in transition. They've built a 10-point lead due to the grittiness of their play on that end.
And Fierbach fouled by Holloway. And Iowa a double-digit lead. And Michigan's been as close as 4 in the second half. Heiden back to work. What a move!
That is absolutely how you write it up from a post-up clinic by Heiden.
Third straight double-double, largest lead for the Hawkeyes. And Heiden behind Sofakanik with the foul.
Well, Ava Heiden letting the ball get reversed right here from the top. She seals the left and then just swings through.
Elise, big moment right here. Kylie Fierbach, who has been in the lap of Olsen all day, her 4th foul for Iowa. And put some foul trouble on the best defender for the Hawkeyes. A tough catch. Olsen puts it home.
And that is exactly what you need to do. Olsen get the ball on the block when Fierbach has the 4 fouls and go right at the rim.
Sofakanik not sure of that call. It's her 3rd.
You just can't be as pesky when you think the whistle is going to come.
A screen from Heiden. Roll for Heiden.
Dominating right now. She is taking this game over.
Olsen, tough look. Sofakanik tapped it to Delfoss. And there's another dog pile. This one will stay with Michigan. Remember what Kim Barnes-Rico told us about the decision-making for Iowa? It happens way faster than you can emulate ever in practice. Swords, quick fire, doesn't find the bottom. Iowa has made their last 6 from the floor. Heiden taking over this game in the 4th. With each basket, 15,000 roaring louder and louder. Heiden gets them on their feet again.
And instead of a scowl, it's a smile for Ava Heiden. She is putting on a show.
And Holloway to Swords in the backcourt. Wasn't touched, so no backcourt violation. I think fitting that Ava Heiden ran back onto the floor to Joker and the Thief. It's a big old school rock fan. Yeah, to the backcourt. And Swords and right. Hustle with Swords, touching it up on what is now a backcourt violation. Here's Heiden, 22 on the board. To the Freddie Mercury.
I mean, the seas have parted in the paint. What was a tussle and a fight for every bucket has turned into the Ava Heiden show inside the lane.
Iowa almost doubling Michigan in the paint. Barely got anything for Swords. And Iowa looking inevitable in this game against another top 10 team at Carver Hawkeye.
22 points, 10 boards for Ava Heiden. Coming off a career-high 27.
And keep in mind, this is a Michigan team that has played UCLA and UConn as well as anybody in the country. 3-point loss against both those teams. Nobody's been even close to UConn besides Michigan.
It is 50 sellouts in a row in this building, and they feel it, and you can feel how much energy they get here.
Almost 3 years to the day. It's been sold out every single game. Turnover, deadly plucks away. That Caitlin Clark game winner against Indiana started the sellout streak in 2023, and every game since, it has been a packed house here. So that underscores why it's so important to play at home in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
100%, and I think with this victory over top 6 Michigan,
and if they want to run down the 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, might have to get them both. Of course, a bunch of opportunities coming, you would think, in Indianapolis also.
get it to Heiden.
Heiden caps her huge day. Look at you playing point guard.
I mean, feed the hot hand. She has been unstoppable.
Stolke the rebound, and Iowa can run it out unless Michigan fouls or Jan Jensen takes a timeout.
She wants to give...
Senior sub, I would think.
Yep, absolutely. Let them feel the love from this crowd inside of Carver.
The hometown hero, Hannah Stolke. The humility of Kylie Fierbach. And calling this senior group, there's 4 of them. And Jada Jimfy and Taylor McCabe, who fought injuries. The final 4, this group of seniors. And a reason to smile on their senior day here at Iowa, 62-44. They bank another top 10 win on this floor.